Another horror movie franchise brought to us by Full Moon, Demonic Toys is a series all about demonically possessed children's toys, with only one goal in mind: resurrecting their master to achieve world domination. It's no Puppet Master, which is really saying something, and if anything it just feels like another company's attempt at knocking off the puppets. But regardless of quality, here I am watching every single one of them, so you don't have to. Now let's get into this. Coming in dead last at number 8, we have the sci-fi made-for-TV movie Puppet Master vs. Demonic Toys. This entry sees the puppets take on the toys in order to stop them from taking over the world with their evil Christmas buddies, after an evil toy lady mass-produces a bunch of horribly made demonic toys. The toys, and puppets, look awful in this movie, and the actual actors were awful too. There was nothing I liked about the movie, and the only real compliment I can give it is that yes, I have indeed seen a lot worse. Still doesn't mean it didn't suck though. At number 7 we have the 2010 sequel Demonic Toys 2. After taking care of an old castle in Italy, a young woman discovers a wooden doll buried under the stone floor. I don't know how she just so happened to stumble upon it, or how it, it didn't rot, but she unearthed it and then tries selling it to a small group of toy collectors, or a museum. I forget what they were supposed to be. For the sake of the plot, the would-be buyers brought a crate containing, who would have guessed, the demonic toys. Minus Teddy, he's in pretty much none of these movies. And once the dollies get out, they meet up with the wooden devil doll, Devilito, Divaletto, and, they kill people. Yeah, this one sucked too, but I mean, at least I didn't totally hate sitting through it, and the short old guy was kinda funny. I thought it was really stupid.
Demonic Toys.
And at number 6 we have the original Demonic Toys. This movie sees a shootout take place outside a toy store. One of the criminals get injured and run inside. They collapse and bleed onto the floor, bringing to life the doll. Well, okay, now that we're done exactly copying Child's Play, there are a few more toys that come to life, and then they start attacking people. That sounds fine and all, but then there's these weird vision things. An unborn baby comes out in the form of a 10-year-old to sword fight a demon master. Yeah, that's Demonic Toys. It's stupid, sure, but I mean, it's on the same level as the average Full Moon movie. Or what? Whoa, wait a minute. No, not the average Full Moon movie. It's on the same level as every decent Full Moon movie. There we go, fixed it. It's slow here and there, and it had me rolling my eyes quite a bit, but hey, at least it had some fun doll stuff, and a humanoid bear creature. That one was pretty cool. Now entering still bad but kinda fun territory, at numbers 5 through 3 we have the Baby Oopsie miniseries. All 3 films are relatively short. I'm pretty sure there's even one of them that are like 40 something minutes, and they all feel like they're just one movie cut up, so I lumped them all together. The trilogy is about the second coming of evil. A doll collector gets the remains of Baby Oopsie shipped to her, and after fixing it up, the dolly comes to life. Like the, Chucky TV show, for example. Guess we're going back to borrowing from the Ginger. Oopsie tries tricking the woman into believing they're friends, and begins bumping off her enemies, eventually leading to regular people getting hurt. The woman tries putting Baby to sleep, but oopsie daisy, looks like it's nap time for her. Sort of. She gets jumped and forced to help Oopsie along with one of her friends, who reveals himself to be evil. They work together to bring forth doll hell. More dolls get made, and in the end, all the dollies die. It had its boring moments, and it had its bad moments, but it was fun here and there. I didn't hate my time watching, and even if I ended up disliking one of them, I would still be looking forward to continuing with the next. This little mini-series is garbage, but it's fun garbage. For an entry in the Demonic Toy series, it's not entirely awful.
Dollman vs. the Demonic Toys.
Coming in at the number 2 spot, we have the crossover Dollman vs. Demonic Toys. This entry sees the Full Moon sci-fi movies Dollman and Bad Channels merge to go up against Demonic Toys. Space cop Rick crash lands on Earth, and just so happens to run into a tiny nurse lady from Bad Channels. In a random house's kitchen? Maybe it's her house from the movie Bad Channels. I've never watched it. I didn't watch Dollman either, but I mean, at least I feel like I kind of understood his part. I had no clue this other movie was being thrown in here. Eventually, the OG movie's cop Judith shows up. She asks for help beating the toys, and they work together to put an end to them. Sure, Judith dies, and Dollman's gimmick of being tiny was never really important to the plot at all, but hey, it still felt like the best Demonic Toys movie. It won't be for everyone though, and I will admit it did take me a bit into this 1 hour movie to really start giving a crap about the Dollman stuff. But hey, by the end of it, I even kind of wanted to watch Dollman, so I mean, clearly it's not the worst. It's pretty decent by Full Moon standards. And coming in at the #1 spot, we have the most recent film, Jack Attack. And it's now that I'm realizing Teddy was only in one canon movie. 2 if you want to count the Puppet Master one. Just like Oopsie's movies, this one and done Jack Attack flick sees the demonic dolly Jack get gifted to a troubled girl by a person with demonic powers. I think she's a witch, or maybe I just called her a witch in my review. I remember her as a witch. The girl goes off to live with family, or friends, I forget exactly. She was in some kind of foster home situation, and once getting to the farm, Jack pops out to play. This film was so much fun. It's still a Full Moon movie, so just to be safe, you should still go in with low expectations, but this movie gave me hope that the Tease Teddy movie at the end is going to be really fun. And there you have it. That's been all 8 Demonic Toys movies ranked. I might consider other Full Moon franchises in the future, but some series, like for example Evil Bong, probably never. I doubt I'll enjoy all of those movies. As you can see, I didn't really like most of these, but oh well. At least it made for an interesting video. I mean, how many Demonic Toys rankings are there? Probably not much. Willing to bet I'm the only one. If you have your own ranking, feel free to share it down in the comments below. And if you want more Full Moon rankings, be sure to check out my video on the Puppet Master series. Thank you for watching, and have a nice day.
Looking for more horror fun?
You're goddamn right.
Then check out the VHS comic book series, a parody of the horror genre that follows the lives of 3 teens as they fight to survive a horror movie, where every day is loaded with blood, boobs, and buds. The first 2 issues can be found in the description below.
I was obsessed with VHS.